Hello everyone. Welcome to Nanuya channel. And today, we're talking about social anxiety, what it is, how it affects people, and what we can do to manage it. Social anxiety isn't just about being shy. It's a real, often overwhelming fear of social situations, interactions, or even being judged by others. If you've ever felt nervous speaking in a meeting, making a phone call, or even just walking into a crowded room, you're not alone. Millions of people experience social anxiety to varying degrees, and it can have a significant impact on daily life, relationships, and career opportunities. What is social anxiety? Social anxiety disorder, also called social phobia, is more than just feeling nervous. It's an intense, persistent fear of being watched, judged, or embarrassed in social situations. This can lead to avoidance behaviors, missed opportunities, and even loneliness. Some common symptoms include excessive worry about social situations, sometimes for weeks in advance, fear of being embarrassed or humiliated in front of others, avoiding eye contact, public speaking, or large groups, difficulty making small talk or initiating conversations, physical symptoms like sweating, nausea, dizziness, a racing heart, or even panic attacks, overanalyzing social interactions afterward, worrying about how one was perceived, difficulty eating or drinking in front of others, a tendency to avoid job interviews, presentations, or any situation where they might be scrutinized. Social anxiety can also manifest in deeply personal ways. You avoid getting out of your room until the guests leave, and your parents wonder how they brought up such a disrespectful brat. You are sitting in a crowded room with no one giving a crap about you, but in your head, all you can think of is that the spotlight is on you, and you are being judged left and right. You walk with your head held down. You are too scared to meet the eyes. Public speaking is scarier than a suicide dive off the Burj Khalifa. A couple of hours at a party among strangers is more exhausting than a round trip around the earth twice. If you had to choose between death and approaching your crush, you would voluntarily dig a grave and bury yourself in it. Your phone is vital. You can pretend to be doing something on it if you happen to be sitting alone in a crowded room. You are petrified of walking into a room full of people, and if you are made to stand in front of them, your heart forgets it has to pump blood, and soon you find yourself losing your balance and, in the worst case, falling down unconscious. You rehearse hello with every ring your phone makes while calling someone. You don't like people calling you, and you have made the "sorry mate, I was asleep" excuse so many times that a few people think you are in a perpetual state of sleep when you aren't with them. Social anxiety can affect anyone, from students and professionals to artists and performers. Some people experience it in very specific situations, like public speaking or dating, while others struggle with it in almost all social settings. What causes social anxiety? The causes of social anxiety are complex. It can be influenced by genetics, brain chemistry, past experiences, or even upbringing. Some people may have had a critical or overly protective environment growing up, leading to a heightened fear of judgment and rejection. From a neurological perspective, our brains are wired for social connection, but sometimes that wiring becomes hypersensitive. The amygdala, the part of our brain responsible for fear responses, can be overactive in people with social anxiety, making social interactions feel like a threat. Studies have shown that people with social anxiety have heightened activity in their brain's fear centers, making them more prone to anxiety in social situations. Social conditioning also plays a role. If someone has faced bullying, rejection, or embarrassment in the past, they may develop a heightened fear of social situations. Additionally, cultural and societal pressures can contribute. Many people feel pressure to appear confident, extroverted, or socially skilled, which can increase anxiety. Some researchers also link social anxiety to evolutionary survival instincts. Our ancestors depended on social belonging for survival, so the fear of being excluded or rejected may have deep biological roots. How to manage social anxiety. The good news: social anxiety can be managed. Here are some strategies that can help. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. This type of therapy helps reframe negative thoughts and develop healthier responses to social situations. It's one of the most effective treatments for social anxiety. Exposure therapy. Gradually exposing yourself to feared social situations can desensitize the fear over time. This might involve starting with small interactions, like making brief eye contact or greeting a stranger, and gradually building up to more challenging situations. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques. Practices like meditation, deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, or grounding exercises can help calm anxiety and keep you present in the moment. Challenge negative thoughts. Many people with social anxiety engage in catastrophic thinking, assuming the worst will happen. Try to challenge these thoughts by asking yourself, what's the worst that could realistically happen? And, would I judge someone else as harshly as I judge myself? Small steps. Start with small, manageable social interactions and build your confidence over time. Success builds on success, and even small victories help reduce anxiety. Social skills training. Practicing conversational techniques, active listening, and body language can help build confidence in social interactions. Medication. In some cases, medication like selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, or beta blockers can be prescribed to help manage symptoms. However, this should always be discussed with a healthcare professional. Lifestyle changes. Reducing caffeine and alcohol intake, maintaining a healthy diet, getting regular exercise, and ensuring enough sleep can all contribute to lower anxiety levels. Journaling. Writing down anxious thoughts can help put them into perspective and reduce their power over you. Support groups. Joining a support group, whether in person or online, can help connect you with others who understand your experience and provide encouragement. Thank you for tuning in to Nina Oya Podcast. If you found this episode helpful, share it with someone who might need it. Remember, overcoming social anxiety is a journey, and progress takes time. If you have your own experiences or tips on managing social anxiety, we'd love to hear from you. Until next time, take care and be kind to yourself.